What's up? So Kawasaki have unveiled some limited details about the new ZX6R for 2019. This isn't just a makeover, this is actually a bit of an upgrade. Not so much in the chassis department or the engine department. The bike still runs its 636cc inline-four, but apparently there is some new electronics upgrades, 2 new riding modes, and improved power and torque feeling. So this new 636 ZX6R is going to be getting a bit more oomph through some revised electronics. The sports bike market has been a bit declining in recent years. There's been a bit of a migration to the more naked categories. What Kawasaki have been doing is adding a bit of practicality to this new ZX6R for next year. The new ZX6 will come with a new dash featuring an economical riding indicator. So when you go along, you're trundling along in your super sport bike, and you can just see how economically efficient your bike is. So you can ride it nice and efficiently. There's going to be a fuel gauge and a range indicator as well. So on top of that, there's also going to be a 12-volt power socket on the bike, so you can charge up your devices. And Kawasaki are really marketing this as a kind of a bike that's as good on the road as it is on the track. I rode a ZX6 a few years back around Mallory Park with Chris Walker's race school, and it was a really focused experience. I don't know if you've got a ZX6 yourself, but it's to see that Kawasaki are kind of acknowledging that people are kind of not jumping straight onto sports bikes so much now. They're looking at other types of bikes. So Kawasaki kind of really addressing that by adding some practicalities and making it, a bike that we could probably use every day. But aside from the electronics upgrades and these new little practicalities, obviously I think that the big difference is the way it looks, and Kawasaki really have stepped up in adding something a bit more unique to the design of the ZX6. And I remember back in yesteryear, back in the 90s, you could instantly tell a ZX6 from every other bike. A ZX9, they had that kind of open, gaping mouth, air intake. It had a really unique signature on the road, and I feel that recent years, the ZX6 is kind of, design-wise, unless it was green, you wouldn't really know that it was a Kawasaki. So this new upgrade, this new facelift that they've given with the big kind of square angular headlights, for me it looks a bit like a H2R. It's got that kind of feel, and it's a very muscly front end, and I think that's a really strong move by Kawasaki. So look forward to seeing this hopefully in the shows in the next few weeks. What do you think? Is this something that you're looking for? Let me know what you think in the comments below. Ride safe, drive safe, and I'll see you next time.